This is probably really hard to see, but I did stage. I've got my garlic cloves where I plan on planting them, and I just set them out in a grid before I start burying, because I'll lose track and be like, did I plant one in this spot already? Do I still need to do one? So I'll get, and I only use the biggest cloves, so I probably only use half of the cloves from every head. The bigger the clove you plant, the more chance you have to get a great big head of garlic. And I usually plant where I already have stuff growing, because these won't even send up little green shoots for a month. And by the time they need space, this tomato plant will be long gone. I just cut it off right at the stem. I don't dig them out or pull them out. I leave the roots in the ground, because your soil-borne fungi, your mycorrhizal networks, need something to feed off of to live. And the more you support your mycorrhizal networks in the garden, the more nutrients they can return to your plants. So if you have a lot of mycorrhiza that bond with the roots of your plants, they allow more nutrients to be taken up by your plants. It's a symbiotic relationship, I guess you would say. Having those mycorrhiza in the soil releases more nutrients that are bioavailable to your plants. So I usually cut off my plants, leave the roots in the ground when I can. And then the last couple times I've always followed my watermelons with garlic, because watermelon vines are easy to just reach in between and jam something in the ground. I'll show you my watermelon and what I mean by that. These are all potted peppers. I have been bringing those into the basement, and then I'll get them back out in late spring and bring them back out here. But you can see, even though I've got 3 big healthy watermelon plants here, you can just kind of reach in wherever and jam something in the dirt. All of this mass here is just 3 plants, so I don't have to worry about roots or stems for the most part. I can just kind of brush stuff aside and plant stuff in. So until this year, I've just been planting my garlic wherever the watermelon was. That just wasn't what I planned to do for next year, because this is the southernmost garden bed. So I want to maximize that sun exposure for things that'll be growing in the spring, like peas or something like that.